So supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I like this so far. Y'all ready to play with your ding-dows? Not your ding-dongs, your ding-dows. Dingo. Why you have to name it Dingo for? Should have just called us like Brick City. Brick something, man. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Pick Me Up, Scottie. Yes, I might look like crap. It's the holidays. Probably getting a little bit chubbier. You know, a lot of chocolates. Probably breaking out a little bit. A lot of hard work, sending out a lot of orders. So I'll probably look really, really tired. So I've been really slow with the videos. Thank you, though. Thank you so much for coming in on this channel, commenting, liking, and of course it helps if you do subscribe. YouTube will see it, and we'll go to the moon and back, whatever that means. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But sincerely, bottom from my heart, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the video, and I know it really sucks. If you didn't know, the last video I had to put it on unlisted, which I'll put in the link in this description, all right? Now, I did that because it's still on Lego Ideas right now. It's known as the escape room. And now I was like, oh, that's the backstory to it. So I am sorry about that, but it's great that I have a community here. You guys are totally respectful, and you guys let me know ahead of time as well. Sometimes I don't, and it just slides through like that video. And another one that, you know, did you guys watch the NES? Did you enjoy that NES one? The Famicom one, I'm still thinking if I should release it. It's already done, but it was so much fun to actually compare the two machines together side by side. But I know that the Famicom was a stolen design from someone in China. I don't know if they worked it out. But you guys let me know in the comments, do you want me to put that video out? It is really fun, or keep it unlisted. I'll let you guys decide. But let's look at this. We've seen Xingbao before when they released their church. They're like another sister brand from Sembo Block. So if you like Sembo Block, you'll definitely like this. If you want to get more modulars, these guys have so many that they just dropped at one time. So you got this, which is the post office, which already on camera looks freaking amazing. It looks really, really good. They have the cake and bake shop, or bake and barber shop, sorry. I haven't built that one yet. And they have a corner hotel, which is very similar to the corner restaurant from Mold King, which I also have not yet built. But if you guys like this video, please encourage me to keep building, man. So this is Xingbao's, the post office. DG2002, 3,250 pieces. You know, all of these are available on brickmapscottie.com. You saw my last video in the office. These are actually in stock. We still have a bunch of them there. They've been going in and out really fast. So thank you for buying them. And I'm sure those of you who bought it from me are enjoying it too. I hope so, right? No complaints. It also comes with a bunch of minifigures, which is great. And the instructions is very nice, well detailed. If you have the church already, you know what to expect. And the build is like that. There. Yeah, very simple and easy to follow along. Let's get right to the point. This is original. It's not a knockoff. So kudos to them for punching out all these kind of modulars. You know what? I'm probably wrong, but let's just pretend that this is legit, all right? And if you want to add more modulars to your city, or you're waiting for that police station to come out from Lego, I already ordered mine. Thank you, Lego Certified Store Hong Kong, for holding the set for me. It'll come out January 1st. In the meantime, you can add a little bit of this to it if you want to. Your alternative brick world without feeling so bad into your Lego city. Or maybe not. Or you know what? Just take a look at this and just reverse engineer it and make your own. The figures, of course, make it look very nice and busy. We're gonna move them out of the way though. Go like that. One time, knock them away. Ooh, wait, let's not take this piece out yet. This was actually really cool. So this is a sign, a welcome sign to this post office. You know, they used like a cart piece and they used minifigure hands as a stand. I just thought that was brilliant. This set does come with a bunch of stickers, but the quality is actually pretty okay. So you have a choice to use them or not. But no, I like the stickers. Look at this. They spelled everything right here, yeah? Welcome. And the time when it's open from AM to PM. Working hours, Monday to Friday, closed on weekends. They must have had someone approve the English on this set. Or did they misspell something later? So great job on the sign. It can fall over a little bit, it's a little bit loose, but hey man, that's a great little design I don't think I've seen before. I'm gonna swing it around now for you guys real fast. We'll just quick, boom, like that. The back kind of looks like a front, and it has entrances on both sides, but this is more like the back side. This is like the worker's entrance. What is great is if you have a city and you kind of want to walk around it, you can walk around this and look at both sides and like, yeah, no back wall. That to me is refreshing. It's not a boring back wall. So it was really fun to build this thing. I think I may have had a couple missing pieces. Now we'll swing it back and continue to look at the front. What can I say? Nice tiling on the floor. I like that. There's one thing I don't like on the set, The orange color! Is that my punishment for reviewing the time room? It's the same orange as the time room. Like, why are they using this orange? It's orange little tiles scattered everywhere. I guess you can change that up yourself. That's not terrible. I guess they wanted to liven up the colors a little bit. And there's not too many on there, thank goodness. All right, I can't stop staring at those. Let's look back here on the bottom. So tiled floor, great. And they even put a couple of little 1x1 studs around there so your characters or your figures can actually stand there. Thank you for doing that. And look at the street lamp. It's different for once. Now this post office has 3 front doors. And I like that they use like ski pieces for the door handles. We've seen that before, sure. And there's a couple stickers there. There's one here on the front that says P.O. Boxes. Letter and parcel pickup by appointment only. Wow, kudos for spelling it all right. And one more sticker here on this side, which is 245. And I think that door would lead to the staircase that goes to the 2nd floor. There's a couple signs here. The post office on it. I like the logo. It's not too distracting. It doesn't look cheap. And the awning design, I think if anything, those are kind of a little bit like loose. They're not quite together, but they hold in place fairly well. And I don't mind the red and white there. It's kind of outstanding, but it looks fine. Speaking of missing pieces, yes, I was missing 3 pieces along here, like in between the awning. It's actually supposed to be more of these pieces. So it would have been like a little bit higher right here, but it's I can't even notice it. Am I going to order those missing pieces? Probably not. It's not like I really need it. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that, you know, there's a little bit of a flex here on this base plate. Most of you just replace the base plate immediately with a Lego one to like make it more flat and secure. I just use the plates that come with the sets. I got too lazy to switch them out. So that is it for the front. I like the look of the floor, the design, the tiling, and I like how it breaks up here on this side with the gray. If I flip it to the side, you do have the mounts down below to mount it to your modular. Maybe later I'll pull out some modulars so we can see if it fits properly there. But, you know, it's a plain wall here, and yeah, it kind of got away with this panel parts. I think they could have like made it more brick looking, or you can. Now, as we come to the backside, I think the colors are a little bit off, and they really are trying different things out, which is good. You got a bicycle here. We'll pull it out. For the postman, where's his rubber wheels? I think they've either forgot that or they just didn't include it with the set. So if you're missing yours, I don't have mine either. Yeah, I'll add that to my missing piece list later. Got a small tiny little post box there for the mail to go in. The back door, the yellow, why did they have to do that for? And even the blue frame. Oh, it's bringing back horrible memories now. Yeah, you might want to just change the color of that to match this darker tone. I like the back wall, parts of it. It looks bricked out. That looks really cool. And the window there, there's some flowers. They're both kind of repeating on both sides. And then you got this awning and the decoration piece that's kind of going above the big windows. It's really good. It kind of protrudes and sticks out. I like that. And they got a little flag there with a sticker on it. Post office. And that lion face piece there. Now, if you look through the windows, you can see all the envelopes there in the post office. And, you know, it just makes it look very busy, which is really good. I'm so glad they didn't do a back wall. I wouldn't have been able to see any of that. Then we come to this side wall, which is again, you know, I kind of wish it was just a little bit more bricky looking. But you do have some newspaper or like poster signs there and more mounts to attach to your modular. Stickers of the news there. Looks like a dating one there, the girl and the guy, and maybe that's like a wanted poster. Or, you want to work here? No? Now we come to the 2nd floor. Did you guys notice like the little gold line underneath that's between the 1st and the 2nd floor? I thought that was actually pretty cool, those little tiles. And I like this balcony quite a lot. One, I like how they put the clear blue tiles there. And the second thing that I really like about it is it's all studded on this balcony. You can put all the characters along there and they won't fall off. I thought that look in the design was really good. Now you might be wondering, okay, great, it's all studded. Guys can stand out here. How did they get on this balcony? I have no idea either. It's all closed off. You know, maybe they could have made a door on one side. Yeah, we just ignore that kind of thing, man, and just know that it's cool. They can chill outside. They kind of did this thing like Oxford Block, or the old fishing store too, where they put the pieces on the outside. It kind of gives it a little 3-dimensional look there, or pops out a little bit more. I'm all for that. But oh, the orange again. Dang it. I think this is one of the few sets where they use shutters I haven't seen before. Or like this technique. I'm getting old, yeah. I keep telling you guys, I'm getting old, man. There. that gives it a much nicer look. It was just like, wow, something different for a change. Now we're gonna go swing it to the back here. It does look kind of funny with the blue. It looks like it could be upside down or right side up. They could have really kept it like same color and toned down or darker, and I still think it would have worked. I think they just wanted to add a little bit of color in there. I kind of wish I could meet these designers and find out what was going through their mind. But it was fun to build, nonetheless. It was really good. And just a quick look on both sides here. More walls for ya. And more walls for you here. Nothing special at all. And then finally got the rooftop section there. It looks like the Amityville horror, like that scary movie, The House. Looks like eyes. Yay, there's another set for you can use for a horror setting if you're into that kind of stop motion scary stuff. You put a figure there standing looking through this window on this side. This side is closed off. And no problem with the rooftop part. But they do the whole staircase thing with a tile, so, you know, be careful when you're pressing down on it. But I really didn't have any issues with that. I like the ends, how they kind of protrude and stick out a little bit there. That was cool. The only other bummer about the set is that this part here where the window is, it's actually hollow on the inside. There's no level up there, there's no third floor. That's fine. You're ready to take this sucker off and apart. Let's see if this comes off easily. Oh, look. Yeah. How nice is that? We'll put this to the side here. You go, yeah. Oh, there's everything dropping. Those are just letters, loose letters that are hanging in there. Look at that though. Wow. I was like, wow, mightily impressed. So you can get your hand in there. It's a little bit tight, especially when they put like these little partitions or the wall section up. When you're building it, they're not there. And you actually do have a lot of room to move around. And it's fun to see the whole open space before you close it off. Personally, I was really happy with the inside of this thing, especially when you're building it. And I'm kind of glad they used most of the base plate. They didn't do like a corner thing or, you know, you're missing like half of this. So there's a lot of room. So you come on the inside here. You got a couple of sofas, very simple. A tire table, that's interesting. Or it looks like a gear piece. And they flipped it sideways and have some flowers on there. That's nice. And the clock. I think the clock is actually really cool. That was fun to build. They're doing this thing, right, where they're using minifigure parts as part of the object, like the legs. I was like, yo, the objects in the set are really fun to build. So this is the entrance where you come in. What a nice post office, man. I wish our post office looked just like this. It is tiled on that part of the floor, like half of it. It's not on the other side. Yeah, I kind of wish it was, but it doesn't bother me. There's so much stuff going on in here. It's fun to look at, right? Then you got that other door that comes in, but it's still open. But it goes to the staircase. The staircase, once it's actually all put together, it's really sturdy. As you're building it though, you're gonna have to adjust it a little bit here and there, especially where it mounts down here. Mine was really super high, and I was like, oh, all you do is just push it down and kind of adjust it. It'll get easier as it goes along. But I like the staircase. I like the spiral look to it. It looks a little bit tight though. Behind the staircase, you got a sticker there that says, please be careful up and down the stairs. Don't want to slip on those stairs, man. Okay, so we're coming in. We're just going to sit down here. Mr. Postman, I need this letter to be mailed off. Shipping costs that much? That's pretty much what I hear like every day now. And then I had to explain, we don't control shipping, man. Look at your customs. Oh no, the orange chairs. Why they gotta be orange for? At least you got chairs in there. Anyway, this desk here, I guess he put his hat, the postman's hat there. That's kind of cool, right? You got some letters, books, keyboards. Those are all stickers. Computer screen, they're still using the Windows 3.1 system there. Old school style stuff. In between the desk is another small little desk where the letters have fallen out. But you slide 2 letters in there and it's just kind of cool. You have a little tiny like filing system. Then we come to this desk over here, which is a lamp. And looks like it has ink there. I'm guessing that's ink for your container to write your envelope out. And a pink mug. The thing on their desk there, that's probably like the hand sanitizer, right? Then you got the trash can on both sides, which I'm guessing those are trash can, right? And the little popcorn piece that you see being used in other sets is like crumpled up paper. Hey, you gotta use your imagination a little bit on this, guys. Now, I like these stickers here along the wall. It's like the map. It looks like GTA meets Spider-Man. I wonder where they got these map pictures from. That's where all the postmen have gotta go. On the side of the wall, it looks like a poster. Or it says schedule, morning, classification, afternoon, delivery. Post office with a stamp. Nice sticker. And it looks like you have a very small little table there for like maybe finalizing, weighing in your packages and writing out any last minute stuff like priority mail, all that good stuff. Then we come to this back window. I like it. I like the look of this. It looks very busy. I love the flowers there. It's a nice touch. That desk is really cool how they did that. Doesn't open up or anything, but they use hinge pieces as like the desk drawers. Wow. So I dig the clock, I dig the desk, I dig pretty much like all the little items in here. It's really nice. And then you got this little, well, the back entrance coming inside. It's kind of tight to get in there. You got some more mail there on the floor, bags of mails, and another sticker there. It's like the calendar schedule, March. Yeah, it's March 25th. Wow, we know the date and time of this place. And even below the balcony there and the inside, it has a little bit of decoration to it. They could have just totally left that blank and just been like whatever. So honestly, to me, it felt just right. It felt busy enough to know that you are in a post office. It's refreshing, man, for a change. And it does actually feel solid. It doesn't feel like it's mocked or pieces feel really weird going here or the way that it's put together. This feels fleshed out, which is good. Now, let's go to the second floor. Bummer thing about the second floor, well, we had the balcony on the first floor, and because of the balcony, this thing can't stick out any further. It probably could have been a little bit bigger or even extend out to the back. It's a little bit small. That's fine. We got what we came for in the first half. The first half got me, man. So we're gonna take this upper section off like that. There's a trick to actually putting this back on, which I'll show you when we put it all back together. Second floor, a little bit disappointed with this floor. It's still cool. You know, they have some refreshing ideas in there, but looking from this angle, you can already see there's nothing really inside. It's so empty. There's no tiles. They didn't tile it. You guys need to tile it. Maybe they're just trying to save on money, man. Enough pieces. And underneath, they do use these unique tiles. I think I've seen that in the Kazi sets. These are the ones to hold down the plate, but you can see there's still a lot of flex in some areas. Why? So we come up the staircase here. We got the same sofas that we saw downstairs. Flower in the middle. You got a sign there on the wall. It's blank. Did they forget that sticker, or did I forget that sticker? Yeah, this is like a workroom, right? They could have done a lot more in here, but you do at least have these two very unique looking type of desks. The one on this side looks like it is maybe the wrapping or the scale weighing, where you put the boxes together. Let's see, because there's a sign on the wall there. Employee rules, quick classification, fastest delivery, smiling at people during delivery, never procrastinate. It sounds a lot like me. Okay, then we got this table here on the right. It's like a table. It's got a drink on it. I'm not sure why. That's where they have a break. And that's it for that little room. You know, I kind of wish it just did a little bit more. Look, if you look at like, here, let me go grab it. Here's another set I haven't reviewed for you guys. This is one that was the one part of like the Brick Link competition a while back. It's official Lego pieces. But this is a very small little room where they're working on how they actually make Lego pieces, right? And, you know, I'm just thinking, well, if you can kind of manage to put little bits and pieces here, this table would look nicer in there. This cabinet would have looked nice in there. This machine would have fit perfectly there. They could have furnished it a little bit more on the inside there, in my opinion. But it's all right, because guess what makes up for it? And not this blue door. Now, there is a partition wall here, but when you're first building it, it's totally empty. There's a bathroom on this side. And I was like, oh man, everyone can see you using the pooper. But then when you put the walls up, it's like, oh, okay, it's a private office. Thank goodness. So you come in this room, you do have a toilet. The toilet is extremely small, but they nailed it. They got a toilet in there. They use a joystick piece as the plunger. That was actually pretty good. They have a see-through door. Because anyway, boss has to watch you while you print out the newspapers that you can see on this side here. Now that is funny. They like mirror printed a sticker backwards there. The one below is totally fine. So it's like another little printing machine, I guess. What I really like here is this closet. It looks like a freaking Chronicles of Narnia. This is where we go to see Aslan. So this closet should be mounted on the floor, so I'm gonna try to hold it loosely here just to show you an example. I actually really enjoyed building this door part. I was like, oh, how cool is that? So this part is loose because it sits down there. And ew, colors again. Time room colors. They borrowed the books from the time room and put it here. But I admit, man, I thought this was like pretty a legit closet I haven't seen before. And by the way, that plant couldn't fit in that pot. I had to like put an extra piece on top to hold it in, so it holds it better. So that's the second floor for you. It's a little bit disappointing, but it still has something there. And the exterior, you know, it just feels good to look at the set. It's gonna look great in my city. Who cares about yours? I'm just kidding. So finally got the rooftop here. It's nice underneath. It is hollow. And it does that thing again like staircase. Like that looks trippy, man. That looks like one of those optical illusion staircase, upside down, right side up paintings. It is solid when it's together, so that is nice. I like the color. The color is good. But all in all, very pleasantly surprised that they were able to put out something like this. And it feels solid. It's a fairly simple, it's not too complex, maybe only that staircase and maybe the rooftop part. It was fun to put this together. So in order to get this on, you want to make sure you get the blue windows side first. I mean, whatever works for you, man. Just help me like this. It's easier just to kind of slide it to the slope pieces there and then lock it on, and then it'll, without taking that piece off, and then it'll sit nicely. It pops in just right. If you were to do this side first, the other side, and pull it down, it'll probably get stuck and jammed there. I'm like, oh, I can't get it straight on there. So that's why it helps just to slide it in. Oh, so pretty like that. Push it down. Here, there, you're done. Shutter side to the balcony side. That's how you remember these things, guys. You gotta slide it in here. You get it right there, and it'll slide just fine. If you try to do it from the back side, it'll do the same thing like what you saw earlier. And there you go, the post office. Let's look at the figures because they're pretty okay. Let's look at the customers first. Start with the little kid here. Printing looks fine on him. You know, you're seeing these guys for like probably the second or third or maybe even fifth time, who knows. He's got his ice cream while Papa and Mama go inside to deliver the mail. He's sitting outside enjoying his strawberry ice cream, which I could sure use right now. You got Papa here in his sweater. Printing looks fine, man. It's on front and back, and yeah, he looks typical Sembo minifigure to me. He's got a smirk. He's like, yeah, time to go deliver the mail. This guy's wearing the orange, and he's wearing blue. No, why you gotta match the set? But he's like kind of gangster looking. He's like, yeah, I got $1 here. $1. I think that $1 is actually a print. But nice. Printing on him looks fine. Minimal printing on the back side, but he looks a-okay. Then we got this guy. He does look like the guy from Grand Theft Auto, right? Oh, I'm just making him hold these items, but he's got $1 and he has a parrot because he's the cool guy. He's walking around with his parrot in the post office. Where did they come up with these ideas? Oh, printing looks fine on him. I like his Wild Wild West beard thing going on and the sideburns. That's kind of cool. So now we're down to the employees. Let's start with the ladies. See all this lady in her glasses with a black hair piece. I like her uniform. It's printed. Otherwise, she's very simple looking and she's very happy. She's like, hey, let me help you delay your package. Don't worry, it'll be delayed by 3 months during these difficult times. Okay, same deal. The next lady, same exact outfit, different hairpiece, different face, got some lipstick on. Yeah, you've seen these guys before, but I am pretty sure the outfits are fairly new. Or maybe not this guy, who's like the boss. He's the one that's going to use the pooper and watch you mail your letters. Yeah, I like the printing. I like his stopwatch in the pocket. Yeah, this is bringing back some vibes. Like I know I've seen this before. He's got printing on the back. Yeah, he looks really good. I like his gray top and his gray eyebrows. He is the boss man. Last but not least, you got the postman, and the letter he is holding is print. And I like his outfit, his stripes, his uniform. His hat is typical. But the bag is actually really different that he's holding. You can mount there on the side, you can see that. And on the back, you can still actually put more things on the back of him if you wanted to. You can make it like Death Stranding, you know, just mount boxes there and then mount it all the way up like he's carrying like tons and tons of boxes to the post office, like I am now. Thanks to you guys. There you go, minifigures. They look a-okay. Okay, here's a couple of shots with the minifigures on the set, so please sit back, enjoy your gingerbread cookies, have a nice warm drink, and you can kind of gauge for yourself the size and comparison. So enjoy. Alright, time for dimensions. You know this is on a 32 by 32 base plate. Now if I try to twist it for you, to show you the back and front like that, just to give you an idea of what it would be like if you're walking on both sides of it. Yeah, yes, I like it. That's cool. And of course we need to check the heights. Break out your 1x4 bricks. Here's mine stacked up. Look at that. It just fits right there. That is 29 bricks in height. And I did bring back the USB lights if you want to see what it looks like. Here's the strand of USBs. The funny thing is, I think the instructions actually doesn't tell you where to put the lights. Put it wherever you want to put it. You're probably going to put it differently anyway than what the instructions would say. But that's cool. You do need a power bank to power the sucker up. And this is my battery charging tray for my camera. The only thing I have is my extension bar here. Ooh, look at them lights. It's so bright. What a mess. This is the only way to show you guys because I have no power banks here. They're all at home. But let's see if I can take this off here and just kind of give you an example. So I drop it down in here and be like, yo, okay, how's this gonna work? There's no place to like, you'd have to put the power bank inside the set to make it all lit up like that. And then how do you go up the stairs? You probably have to go to the store. You know, I think they just gave up when they included this in the set. 4 down below and 3 on the top should be okay. Ooh, that's bright. Okay, and then you have to figure out how to mount these to the ceiling, the rooftop here. Oh, it's gonna drag the fingers. Yeah, just consider the light as a bonus. You can figure out for yourself, but it is nice that they included the USB lights. Oh, it's a modular comparison time. The videos are a little bit long, but you know what? Hey, it's Christmas, it's the holidays. You guys can see me longer and not. You can always skip this. But here you go. So post office is here. This is the church from Xingbao. I think I'm missing the piece up here. And it doesn't mount to this. This right here is very special to me. This is my first modular ever from Lego. This is the assembly square. I haven't reviewed it yet. I should. I'm waiting for that special moment. Without doing this one, this channel, you guys would not even know who I am. BrickMeUpScottie.com would not have existed. But the good news is it does mount to this perfectly. It's totally in there. And next to that is the Mold King corner post office. Now this guy right here does not belong in the scene. I was supposed to film this one for you guys for Christmas. That's over now. But I'll review this one next anyway. You can see a sneak peek of it here. This is Mold King's Christmas house. It's really overkill. It's absolutely huge. It has all these crazy functions on here, like a music box, like that. And it has a chimney. Can you see the smoke there? Look at that smoke, baby. But if you let go of it, yeah, it's like a horror thing now. I think the smoke just ran out. We don't need to see the house right now, but as you can see, yeah, I think it looks fine. It's great that it can mount to your standard buildings. This is like split this apart, there you go. So the mounting holes on the bottom are correct. If I was to flip these around, be like that. Something like that to give you an idea. Great, still looks like a front there. I love that. So there you go, your modular comparison. Man, these sets are getting dusty. And while you guys are here, another sneak peek of more modulars that have arrived in the office. There's a total of 4 of these, and these are Xingbao's new modulars based on the Europa, or I guess European architecture or modular themes. I have no idea. You got this one, which is a restaurant. Cool. You got this one, which is a flower shop. It's cool. I brought this one home. I'm gonna build this one first. So you got this one, which is the grocery store. And then there's one more that hasn't arrived yet. Should arrive any day now. There's a tear in this. How dare they tear my manual. There's one more arriving, which is the toy shop right there. That'll be interesting to see for 2021 to see how these modulars hold up with all these other guys. It is drop test time. Video's done, complete. I can go home, be with family, enjoy the rest of the holidays. Stay safe, you guys. Not like this. Figures are inside. Loose pieces are inside. The sign is hanging out there in the front for your enjoyment. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. all still inside. Let's see what falls down when I do this. Wow. I'm impressed. Alright, you guys, that is the Xingbao's post office. I am impressed. Now, you decide for me. For the next Xingbao, would you like me to do the big barbershop first? Or the corner hotel? Anyway, I'll let you guys decide. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and commenting on my video. I'll be back with more. So if you're wondering about this one, go get it. Perfectly fine. I'm super happy with it. I love it that you can go like that and be like, yeah, that is the front. No, that's too ugly. Back here and be like, no, that's the front. Yeah, now you have your options. All right, you guys. Until next time, pick me up. Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. You know how long I've been waiting to sing that one? Mr. Postman, look and see. Oh yes, please, Mr. Xingbao. Deliver the letter, the sooner the better.